Next up is Universe 6's Strongest Warrior. Beerus receives a visit from his brother, Champa of Universe 6. He challenges him to a tournament to decide which universe has the strongest warriors, with the Super Dragon Ball as a surprise. As the tournament reaches its end, it's now Goku's turn to face Universe 6's last warrior, who easily defeated Vegeta. Will Goku find a way to defeat him? So, right off the bat, this is outright telling you that we've skipped a majority of potential playable characters in the game. For this saga. For this arc, really. We could have gotten Piccolo versus Frost, and we could have gotten Vegeta versus Kaba as well.
So you're not going to start already transformed?
But we're pretty much just going to go here. We could have also gotten Hit versus Vegeta, obviously, but I guess they couldn't figure out how to make that a very cinematic fight.
Besides, I still haven't figured out a winning strategy against you yet, so don't get mad if all I do right now is stall for time.
Alright.
You showing your cards tells me that you're young.
Well, I appreciate the compliment because I'm actually a grandpa.
That young kid is 1,000 years old.
Oh, Hit can't be damaged. I completely forgot that. And yeah, Hit being 1,000 years old does go a long way to explain why you can just eventually gain the power to fight. Oh, damn. Wanted to do a beam struggle. It wouldn't have mattered if I lost it. I just wanted to do one.
Try all you like, it won't work. And it doesn't matter how tough you are either. If I keep striking critical points, you will eventually die.
Yeah, I learned this lesson a long time ago when I watched Naruto. Like, anything that the right attach your organs and pressure points is capable of invalidating your physical musculature.
After all, I just got my first hint of the secret to beating.
Oh, a hint.
Yeah, a hint.
I think you're bluffing.
All right, then why don't you call me on it?
Try.
Well, how about that?
And now we can damage him because Goku figured out how to fight Hit during time skip.
Lucky shot.
Maybe not. So, you're right. It's amazing. How did Goku do that? Over here. Your whole advantage is moving 1/10 of a second forward in time for a surprise shot. So then I just anticipated, guessing where your moves will take you after you start your attack, based on watching your fighting style.
A new phase of the fight begins.
You're finally taking this thing seriously, aren't you? Then I'll be doing the same, Hit. Now I'm going all out! Thanks for waiting, Hit.
You show poor judgment, Goku. Now that I know what you're doing, I can outwit you by being harder to predict.
Nice. Right.
You can try, but these are split-second reactions. Going against your instincts is harder than you think. And my speed's gonna make it even more of a challenge.
So, you can understand now, those of you who...
Even though he's in his Super Saiyan blue form. What's the matter? Aren't you gonna use that time skip?
I'll admit it. Without that technique, I won't last long.
Okay, so what are you waiting for? Try it out now.
Very well.
Now it's ever stop this time skip. Yes, it seems Goku has found its flaw.
So, the dub of Hit is Matthew. The dub actor for Hit is Matthew Mercier, and that's funny because it really makes the whole character feel like Goku is actually fighting Jotaro Kujo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, for the obvious reason that Matthew Mercier was also Jotaro. But it's also funny because the main reason for that is because Matthew Mercier is typically called in to voice act for the characters that are most popular with these shonen fan bases. It's the same reason he was Levi Ackerman. Same reason he was Levi Ackerman in
Don't move.
You ready to surrender?
the same reason he was Levi Ackerman in Attack on Titan. Hit is just the coolest character Dragon Ball Super introduced.
You kind of caught me off guard there.
Jotaro Kujo is the most popular JoJo out of his entire family.
Hey! All the torch screaming big was to boost his power!
How am I supposed to know why he screamed?
That's it, Goku. You got him up against the ropes.
Oh.
This is the stance.
Oh, is this gonna be enough to knock me out?
Interesting.
Okay.
I wasn't sure that would work.
That was a brutal blow. I need to know, contestant, can you still compete? Well, looks like this fight is...
Wait! I am not finished yet!
Perhaps he wanted to start his
All
attack
right.
with some showmanship, like Goku does.
I can't increase my ability through some kind of noisy transformation or sales.
This is like the only time in, I think, all of Super.
I just have to do it the old-fashioned way. He's talking about his pure technique.
Like, genuinely the only time it's ever been explained that they have this trope they follow.
Combat is craft. What matters most is not raw power, but the skill by which you hone it. I never even thought of improving my time skill. Up to now, there was no reason, since I could defeat anyone I faced. And then came you, so I thought maybe I can push it harder. And as you can see, my experiment paid off. By refining my technique, I've managed to jump twice as far in the future.
Basically, he went from being able to skip 1/10 of a second to 1/20th of a second. Which actually does mean
Based on
he's...
the results of my last attempt,
like,
this stance should maximize.
Basically, his time skip ability is actually just time stopping for much smaller lengths of time
Shots like that,
than what Jotaro or Dio can do.
but a few more should be enough.
Fractions of seconds instead of full
2/10
seconds.
isn't that far out of reach.
You're badly misreading the situation you're in, Goku. Right now, you're trying to calculate how many of my blows you'll be able to absorb while you try to predict my attacks. 2/10 of a second won't make enough difference, and you'll still be able to take advantage and make a counter strike. And that's where you're wrong.
Alright. Sorry, buddy. Alright.
Because I'm not done improving yet. My time skip is unbeatable. That time I skipped forward half a second, which is 5 times better than my initial technique and obviously more than you can handle.
Yeah.
I'm not giving up. Stopping now wouldn't be fair to you.
Granted, I'm not really sure how Hit is able to force himself to improve how long
Look,
he can
it's not because I've been trying
skip
to
his
trick
time
you or
ability.
make you think you're stronger than you are, okay? I'm just still working on something, and I didn't want to use it in battle till I was sure it was time. Honestly, I didn't think I'd try it till after this tournament, when I was ready to challenge Lord Beerus. Since I am still figuring it out, at this point I only have about a 1 in 10 chance of pulling it off. And if I mess this move up, it's gonna do a lot more than just knock me out of this tournament. But here goes!
Your greatness has fueled my own Goku. As you rise,
But yeah, this is hype, and it's really fun.
I want to see where this competition goes for my own sake. Let's take this to its peak.
You can hear Hit enjoying the fight for its own sake now, instead of treating it like a job. That is actual character development he's going
pulled
through.
it off. All the power of Super Saiyan Blue intensified by the Kaioken technique. My energy would have run out of control. With this much of it, I would have been toast. But it looks like I've got it in check. Good old Kaioken. Here it comes.
Oh, ouch.
I couldn't follow his movements at all. His energy keeps shooting higher. It's extraordinary.
Yeah, I was back one of those people that didn't actually like the Kaioken Blue idea. I was like,
Quadruple.
I just felt that was back when I had a very different idea of how. Basically, the main reason I didn't like it is because I had a very different idea of what Beerus was actually supposed to be like as a challenge to Goku, and this is way back.
Even with the energy control of Blue, I can't keep this up for long.
All right.
I gotta end this with one shot.
That's what inspires evolution in warrior's talent.
Yeah, this song playing at this point in the story mode is super hype.
Skip even farther. That's how I dodged your attack. And I'm going to keep on improving.
Oh, is that so? This guy's off the charts powerful.
Yeah.
The Sixth Universe's team has been amazing. I'd say they were all pretty tough opponents. I'm just glad I finally got the chance to fight the best of them all.
My time skip is advanced so much you can't keep up with me anymore!
We'll see about that. All right. Oh. All right. Yeah, that was the end of it.
Yo, Lord Beerus! Would you mind doing me a small favor? If you don't have a problem with it, then I'd like you to lift all the rules for the tournament.
You want a no-holds-barred fight with that guy?
Right, Hit's a hit man after all, so it's more like
Set up for me.
this entire time Hit was playing with a handicap due to the rules.
Be able to do that.
It's like how that one assassin guy from Kengan Ashura isn't competing in Kengan Omega because he can't actually get away with lethally defeating his opponents anymore.